Prince Harry last night announced he would step down from his own charity following unthinkable controversy from within, and now its chair has sensationally hit back. Centibale, which the Duke of Sussex co-founded with Prince Seeiso of Lesotho in 2006 to benefit African orphans, dedicates itself to tackling poverty and AIDS in Lesotho and Botswana. The royal traveled to Africa last year to support its work and in December proudly attended an event in New York. Harry co-founded Centibale in memory of his late mother Princess Diana. But yesterday Harry quit in solidarity with his co-founder and the entire board of trustees after the relationship between the charity's trustees and the chair of the board broke down beyond repair, creating an untenable situation. Sophie Chandauka, a Zimbabwe-born lawyer, was appointed to be chair of the trustees last year. It's reported the trustees were deeply unhappy with the decision and wanted her to step down, prompting her to sue. The row seemingly stemmed from a decision to move its fundraising operation to Africa, and several key figures then walked away from the organization. And now, in a bombshell statement to the Mail, Dr. Chandauka alleged there was a cover-up going at the charity, blasting weak executive management, abuse of power, bullying, harassment, misogyny, and misogynoir, discrimination against black women. She also took a swipe at people in this world who behave as though they are above the law and mistreat people. Dr. Chandauka blasted that such people then play the victim card and use the very press they disdain. She hit out in a volley of accusations at her colleagues. For me, this is not a vanity project from which I can resign when I am called to account. I am an African who has had the privilege of a world-class education and career. I will not be intimidated. I must stand for something. I stand for those other women who do not have the ways and means. The chair said, I chose to join Centibale first and foremost as a proud African who understands that, in the spirit of Ubuntu, to whom much is given, much is expected. Everything I do at Centibale is in pursuit of the integrity of the organization, its mission, and the young people we serve. My actions are guided by the principles of fairness and equitable treatment for all, regardless of social status or financial means. There are people in this world who behave as though they are above the law and mistreat people, and then play the victim card and use the very press they disdain to harm people who have the courage to challenge their conduct. Discerning readers will ask themselves, why would the chair of the board report her own trustees to the Charity Commission? Why would the High Court of England and Wales accept her application to hear the matter at all if the case had no merit? Well, because beneath all the victim narrative and fiction that has been syndicated to press is the story of a woman who dared to blow the whistle. I have one job. I must focus on fundraising for the very important work of the young people who inspire the incredible team at Centibale who make sacrifices daily at a time when geopolitics is severely impacting funding for development work in Africa. I am indebted to those who have stood by me and picked up my urgent call for help so that we can continue the mission at Centibale. I will continue to faithfully perform my role as chair of the board, and I look forward to the opportunity to work with others who are interested in issues of health, wealth and climate resilience for young people in Africa. Prince Harry sided with the trustees in a statement, saying they acted in the best interest in asking Chandauka to step down. In an earlier joint statement, which has been seen by the Times but not officially released, Harry and Prince Seeiso wrote, "What's transpired is unthinkable. We are in shock that we have to do this. Nearly 20 years ago, we founded Centibale in honor of our mothers. Centibale means forget-me-not in Sesotho, the local language of Lesotho, and it's what we've always promised for the young people we've served through this charity." The statement continued, "Today is no different. With heavy hearts, we have resigned from our roles as patrons of the organization until further notice, in support of and solidarity with the Board of Trustees who have had to do the same. It is devastating that the relationship between the charity's trustees and the chair of the board broke down beyond repair, creating an untenable situation. We thank all the trustees for their service over the years and are truly heartbroken they've had to follow through with this act," the statement added. The former trustees Timothy Busha, Mark Dyer, Audrey Kosidantsi, Kalelo Larotholi and Damian West all said they made the difficult decision to unanimously resign but are deeply proud to have supported the visionary work of the founding patrons Prince Seeiso and Prince Harry.